B100.7, Milwaukee's only hip-hop and R&B. Breakfast Club in the morning, Reggie Smoothest Butter in the afternoon. Right now, hanging out with your guy Promise inside the Bizness Hourz. And on the phone, I got a beautiful, very special guest from the West Coast, Mila J. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. New project, Dopeamine, just dropped. Already, I see you debut top 10 on iTunes. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's going up. I think it's 7 right now.
Keep it going down.
Let's keep it going on iTunes now, y'all. Come on, Milwaukee. Let's go.
You got the brand new video for Move. You've been putting out a lot of work. For Valentine's Day, you did the Me to Love You Long Time. You did that EP, and then, of course, last year you had the huge 213 project. So where did this Dopeamine come from?
You know, well, the thing is, I'm always recording, and I just feel like in this day and time, we have the privilege of the internet, and, you know, it's kind of like you don't necessarily have to wait as kind of like how you had to in the past. You know
okay.
What I mean? Like, I don't want to, you know, hold and hoard music. You know what I'm saying? It felt good. It felt right. Like it's spring, summer, you know, it's just a whole new season. And I'm just like in a really good place right now. So I'm like, you know, I'm shooting these videos. And, you know, a lot of the stuff, I'm not going to lie, is, you know, independent and me just, you know, grinding and, you know, even spending my own dollar. But I just
of course.
It was worth it. And I haven't really put out a full-length project yet. You know, they're always, you know, like you said before, EPs or,
right.
You know, 5 songs here, 5 songs there. So I wanted a lengthier project for people, you know, before the album does drop. So, you know, until that happens, you know, I'm just going to be putting out content, you know, because that's what it's all about, is just staying connected, you know, with my fan base. So
absolutely. And you have a great core fan base. Now, wait a minute now. You got, what, 16 or 17 joints on this one, on the Dopeamine?
It's 13 songs and 3 videos.
Okay, got
so
you.
Reason is 16, right.
Okay.
So also there's a video for No S. I can't say the word.
The No Fox.
No Fox. Yes. And there's the one for Move, and then there's
New Crib, too.
Full bundle. You feel what I'm saying?
Got you.
Complete project.
Let me ask you about we gonna call it No Fuss. the No Fuss record. I like that a lot, and I watched the video. It's actually a really like peaceful, beautiful video, kind of on a complicated subject. Where did you shoot that at, and what was the thought process behind it?
I feel like I always have like a lot of commotion in my videos, and like dancers and just like a lot going on.
Of course.
And so I feel like for one, I definitely wanted to strip it down and kind of do something more, you know, just like simple.
Okay.
And you know, just for a different aesthetic, and then also just because I feel like what the song is, like the lyrics kind of are hard.
Yeah.
I feel like I just wanted to do a juxtapose and like do something completely opposite of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of like just banging on somebody. So I was like, okay, I like to say it's like a pretty mess. You know what I mean? It's like pretty ugly. So, you know, I just wanted to go against kind of what it was saying. And I actually shot that at a lake in Lake Elsinore. And it was crazy because whenever I have to film water, like fun fact, like I can't really swim.
Me either. So we in the same boat.
Right. So every time it's like comes to water, it's like I always want to shoot with water, but then I'm like, yeah, how am I do that?
Right.
Because like I shot a beach video before and literally almost died because the way the tide took me out, and I'm like, they literally have to throw the cameras and run in and get me, like for real. So that lake, the thing that I'm on, that thing, because, you know, we had to get in that magic hour.
It's like a bridge. Yeah.
And, you know, the tide gets higher, and the thing was moving and, like making me trip. And I was like, okay, now we got to get this. I'm not trying to fall in this lake water, so definitely fun.
And you know what's crazy? People have the average person who is not in the industry, you know, they have no idea, like, the hours and the preparation it takes to shoot a video that's 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, for sure. And then too, like when you are working with like natural light, it's like you got like 5, you know, because we didn't do any edits in that video. They're all one takes.
Got you.
So I had to just do like one take down, and so it's like if I did feel like I was about to fall, I had to play it off, or I had to, you know what I mean? So it's definitely, I love the challenge though, you know what I mean? But it came out dope.
No,
it's my life, but it came out nice.
It really did. I like the record period, but the video is, like you said, it's a nice contrast. The record has a playful but a harsher tone of a serious subject matter, but you shot like a scenic and like a pretty video for it.
Thank you.
No,
I was
very
inspired
welcome.
by country as well, so we do like country music, so.
Well, you know, we got a country station as our sister station, so we run into a lot of country acts all the time.
They have the best harmonies ever.
Country borrows from blues and you know, and rhythm and blues, so it's all kind of closely related. Yeah, absolutely. Sure. So speaking of being inspired, obviously Los Angeles has, you know, a huge place in your heart. Obviously, you being born and raised in Cali, you know, in your music and your videos, it's definitely present. The La La Land record too, I like that.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. What does it really mean to be from California and Los Angeles specifically, and how that does influence, you know, the type of music you make?
I mean, well, for one, I feel like Cali people are just a little more laid back just because we by the water.
Absolutely.
And then we do get spoiled because of the weather. So it's like, and don't get me wrong, because it's like, you know, East Coast and, you know, other states, like, y'all be dressing. But the thing is, out here, I feel like the reason why even, like, our fashion aesthetic is more laid back is because of the weather. You feel what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
And don't get me wrong, like, I be wanting to put on coats and stuff. And it's like, you just look like a fool out here wearing a coat because it's always 80 degrees, you know? So I just feel like because of the weather alone, it just makes you just naturally just, like, more laid back and chill. But the reason why I always like to bring up that I'm from there is just, it's the simple fact that I feel like sometimes LA gets a bad rap because of Hollywood.
Absolutely.
And because of, like, you know what I mean? And people are always like, oh, like, LA is so fake. And I always have to remind them, like, LA is not fake. Like, when you're coming to LA, I guarantee you're not in LA. Like, you're going to...
Yeah, you're not getting the full spectrum of what it is to be from Los Angeles, Southern California.
Right. And so it's, you know, I feel like off top, like, especially LA girls, like, we get a bad rap. It's like people think that, like, what they see on TV is what an LA girl is. And I'm like, no, like, that's, like, a lot of people are not even from LA that, you know, that
they import.
Get a bad rap.
Yeah.
So, and then, and the truth of the matter is, come on, there's fake people everywhere and there's real people everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it really is at the end of the day. So, but I just be, you know, just liking to debunk that rumor of the typical LA girl. You know what I mean? And,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, I grew up, like, on hip-hop, like, I love, like, growing up, like, Mary J. Blige was super dope to me just because she, you know, she mixed the hip-hop
and R&B, yeah, absolutely. Queen.
Like, for me, yeah, and she's from New York, but it's like, for me, I was like, that was tight. Like, I saw something in her, like, it made me want to, I could, like, I don't have to soften up my
approach, yeah.
You know, just because I sing, because, you know, being from here, like, I love, like, Snoop, Dre, DJ Quick. You know,
classic,
like,
absolutely.
Rappers, so I'm like, okay, like, I can still have that flag but still sing. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
I would definitely say, like, all those rappers have actually influenced me as well.
And that's dope because, like you said, like, a lot of times we forget that, like, hip-hop, we all got influenced by, like, R&B and soul. That's where hip-hop came from. But then on the flip side, it's dope when you see that R&B also was influenced by hip-hop too, and you were one of those perfect examples of an artist that grew up listening to hip-hop but finds a way to interject your own style and make it R&B and still be a woman, you know?
Right.
Obviously, Aaliyah and TLC, those type of artists kind of did those things in the 90s as well, having more harder edge looks and different styles.
Those are definitely artists that I love too, that I, you know, grew up, you know, listening to, and
absolutely.
That whole era period, which is lit.
Man, that's one of the best eras of music, period, man. If we could get the mid to late 90s.
Songs, and I'll be like, oh my, like, I just saw John B's and I was like, oh my gosh, take me back. I went, like, all that music is just,
they don't be realizing, like, before Robin Thicke, it was in Post Malone, you had John B. Like, they don't know.
Right.
Before Justin Timberlake, they don't know what it really is.
John B. had that song with Tupac. I'm like,
hey, are you still there? Absolutely.
Man.
And then another thing, your Instagram, I gotta admit, I be on your IG. It's hard not to look at your IG. I'll be like, damn, Mila, you still got the braids in?
I do.
Okay.
I have, you know, I added some green to the bottom. You know, I was feeling, like, very green. I don't know.
You was feeling 420-ish?
Yeah, you know, it's spring, you know, it's a new season, you know. No, but green is, like, my favorite color too. Like,
okay.
So this is my first time, like, trying, like, a bright color on my hair, but I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So now, you know, you gotta stay tuned for what color might be next.
Got you. Obviously, you're doing your thing with the music. You're very talented. You can dance and everything. Have you ever really thought about possibly parlaying into, like, formally doing modeling? Because you obviously have a great look to do modeling. Have you ever thought about considering, you know, taking a break from music at some point and trying to pursue modeling?
You know, I'm definitely open to it. Like, I don't know. Yeah, if it happens, but I feel like they be wanting to be super tall.
But you, no, but you know what though? But with print modeling and all the different types of, you know, I think it can still work for you. I know, like, with runway modeling, you know, they want them to be, like, slinky and super tall. But right. I think you could pull off.
You know, we need to change that.
Yeah.
The world's in a different place now.
Absolutely.
It's just like with different size models.
Right.
They have different height models as well.
You're right.
Don't you agree?
Listen, I love women in all shapes and sizes. So I feel like this, like, before that, you said they had women being twigs in a certain way, no ethnicity. Then we started saying, like, hey, women have shapes, women have colors, tones. We should have different. So you're right. We might have to start having, like.
But it's funny because I told this to my sister the other day. I said, but you know what? The last thing that they still haven't changed is height. Do everything else. It's like, no, but you still got to be told them.
They like, you under 6 foot, you can't get up on the stage. But you know what's crazy though?
Just like I heard America's Next Top Model now, because they brought the show back. They don't have an age requirement anymore.
Right, Tyra coming back.
Yeah,
but see, I don't know how that's gonna work though, because you will have to have different categories. Because you can't have a 15-year-old girl going up against a 27-year-old or a 13. You know what I mean? How would you really fairly?
But you could though.
That would have to be a grown ass looking 13-year-old.
30 and some 30-year-olds.
That's true.
You gotta meet in the middle, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what? But people of color, we tend to, age very well. Like yourself, you know what I mean? Like, we tend to age very well. No, absolutely. You still could be out here playing freshmen in college. So, but the way that they shoot your pictures and your videos, they make you look like you taller than you are, though. They do a. I don't know if it's strategic.
I'm not that short. That's
right.
The thing. Like I'm 5'6", so it's not like I'm not like
Right.
I'm not that short. Like I'm a little bit, I think, above average as far as height. Because what the average person is like.
No, I ain't mad at you, but
we'll see. I'm definitely open to the possibilities of that if that comes along for sure. I mean, I love fashion, so.
Got you. Well, I know if the right situation come along, if that brand and that bag right, I'm sure you'll be like, yeah, we can endorse that.
Bag match. We good.
I feel you on that. Writing your creating process. Are some of these things that you write about, do you take them from real relationship experiences, or are these just hypotheticals? Like, really, what's your process when you writing like a record like No Fuss, or a record like
I Do Love You?
Yeah, like so records like that.
They're definitely from past. They're all past relationships now.
Okay.
Now sometimes I will mix up, maybe
a scenario,
two different relationships into one. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is the bad stuff that this one did, this is the bad stuff that this one did, and I make you just the ultimate bad person,
Okay, got you.
Like, so I could remix it like that, but definitely, comes from experience. I feel like that's the only way, that other people can connect as well, like knowing that, you know what I'm saying, it came from a real place, so.
Got you. I always wondered that.
Every now and then you'll hear a story from, a family member or friend and be like, oh, we're going to do a song about that. But for the most part, unfortunately, these are really been.
Okay, you come from a very talented family. Your sisters, you guys had the group before. Do you guys ever think about doing that again? Or since you doing your thing, Janae doing her thing, y'all just said, we just going to let it go? Or do y'all ever think about like collectively maybe touring or maybe doing a project together again?
We definitely want to do music together. It's just finding the right time and the right way to present it. You know what I mean? You feel like that pressure. People are like, well, they sisters, I know it's gonna be hot, but it's like you still want it to be
chemistry.
You don't want to do anything.
Yeah, y'all want to do it just
but
to do it.
We definitely are finding our way to make this happen. So y'all gotta stay tuned for that. For a sister project. So.
Got you. And the last question, whenever I have people on the show, I always throw a goofy question at them. So, what's the last thing you Googled?
The last thing I Googled.
Yeah, don't lie. We're gonna look through the history of your phone.
What is the last thing I Googled?
Yeah, what's the last thing you Googled?
Wait, now you got me wanting to go to my phone.
Don't be trying to clear your history.
No, I'm not. Let me see. You know what? I'll tell you, the last thing I Googled is, this is honest, I needed to repost a video from Vivo, and I needed to find a video on how to do it, like a tutorial.
Okay.
Because it wasn't the typical from the repost app, because it was posting a video from Twitter is different than posting it from another person's Instagram,
Okay, got you.
I was like, dang, I don't know how to repost from a Twitter video, so I'm going to find that real quick. Before that, I was playing.
She like, before that Pornhub, like, no, Mila!
No, before that, I was looking for I can't say because then I don't want somebody to get my idea, but I was looking for a certain product to see if it existed.
Okay.
Something has to do with my hair, a certain thing, but
gotcha.
I didn't find it.
You know what? That would be dope too. Besides modeling, you do have beautiful hair, so yeah, that would be dope to do something with hair or a hair product or something like that. That would be dope.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of beautiful Blasians out there, so I'm sure if you did something, it would be dope for other women who have similar hair.
Yeah.
So once again, we got Mila J on the phone. Let them know about the project again, sweetie. Let them know about the brand new music video.
Yes, Dopeamine. It's out now on iTunes. 13 songs, 3 videos. Move premiered today on Vivo, but it's also available on iTunes with that link. Dopeamine. Y'all go get it. It's feel good music. If you like R&B, if you like 90s, I got you covered. Follow me on the gram, Mila J, Mila J.
Please follow her on the gram so I can not be guilty, the only person looking at these pictures. And remember, the first time we met was last year when you gave a dope performance at our Sister Strut in the rain.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a ball in the rain.
In the rain with all the kids. Yeah.
Exactly. They stayed out there with me, so.
We had a great time with you. Good talking with you.
Always, always.
Shout out to Mila J for taking some time to call me about this brand new Dopeamine project. Let's get into one of the brand new tracks. This is Mila J Move, right here on the Business Hourz, V100.7.
Move, 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 move. Tryna kill my groove. Tryna keep my cool. Tryna take that too. Move, 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 move. Move, 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 move. Tryna keep my cool. Tryna take that too. Move, move. With the moves, hell yeah, you heard the news. Mila got the juice, Mila got the juice. Chris on the one soul. Move, 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 go ahead, put the moves on. Drop the top with the roof on. The digital with the cruise on. Skirt on. Ay, why me put that work on me? Put that work. Ballin' like Charlie. Move, 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 move. Drums in my place. No way. Move, 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 move. Tryna kill my groove. Tryna keep my cool. Tryna take that too. Move, 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 move. Tryna keep my cool. Tryna take that too.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mila J, and right now you're listening to my guy, Promise, right here on B100.7. It's not a threat, it's a promise.